ladies and gentlemen, the all-new BMW Panoramic iDrive.
So right here at CES and right next to me is Lorenz Makeschin from BMW. Welcome, hi.
Dominic, how are you?
I'm good, how are you doing?
Doing well, it's a perfect day.
You just unveiled the new BMW Panoramic iDrive. Can you tell us what is the Panoramic iDrive?
Well, it's a significant step for our iDrive legacy, where we basically introduce a head-up display that's reaching from pillar to pillar, visible to all the passengers, which takes a significant role within our infotainment system. Our paradigm is really driver orientation and safe driving. So we keep saying we want your eyes on the road and the hands on the wheel. By saying that, the more you get information up into your line of sight and very close to whatever happens out there in front of your windshield, the better it's for your safety. And we felt that next to our head-up display, which is projected right in front of you, also on current models, that bringing more information up to the dashboard, right below the bonnet, really helps. And we see that actually, we verify that in customer studies and driver distraction studies, because it helps. You don't need to look down in an instrument cluster or a central display as much as you would have to do that before.
And in 2024 and now in 2025 here at CES, AI, like artificial intelligence, is the hottest shit. So is this artificial intelligence too?
Absolutely. I mean, artificial intelligence is a wide-ranging term, right? But what we share today, that our intelligent personal assistant, which is basically your way to interact with the car by speech, will be large language model based. We introduce that with the Neue Klasse. We start with the navigation domain to enable truly natural interactions. You can, for instance, say, find me a charging station that has an open McDonald's right next to it. So you can combine a couple of things that are important for you, and off you go with your navigation.
Okay, that's cool. And how does it actually work for me as a driver if I get into the car and I talk to the artificial intelligence and, you know, I feel well, but I want to have a coffee at Starbucks right around the corner, but I don't have much time, for instance. Can I just ask the AI, hey AI, or hey BMW, I actually really need a coffee, but I don't have time right now, so please get me to the Starbucks with the lowest occupancy?
Generally, yes. I mean, you can ask completely in a natural language those questions. Of course, some additional information, like you would say, how busy is the Starbucks? That depends on whether we can gain access to that information from, in that sense, that provider, so to say. But to talk to the system and connect certain things that are important for the search you want to get started, that will work. But let me add, it's not only about speech interaction. AI in the car, on the infotainment systems like the BMW Panoramic iDrive, the personal assistant will also come with a new generation of intelligence by learning from your behavior. Okay. If you as a customer decide to opt in, and it's your choice whether you want to opt in, we will store data locally in the car, which enables the personal assistant to give you recommendations. For instance, you can start up a morning routine in the car and activate or deactivate a couple of functions and start the guidance. I think another good example was to activate the sports mode. Once we realize that when you enter the highway that you have a certain driving behavior and you like to manually activate the sport mode, in the future, our personal assistant, based on those AI systems, will be able to ask you proactively.
Future is actually a good word. What does the iDrive mean for the future of BMW Automotive, for instance?
Well, I think we are the iDrive company. We always had a big focus on infotainment systems. So we do believe that this increasing demand in the markets out there, globally, for better, more convenient infotainment systems, that our Panoramic iDrive will introduce a system that's truly differentiating and helps you on your drive. And this is the reason why we introduced that system, not only in the Neue Klasse, but also in all models, even existing ones, going forward at a certain point in time in the next years.
Okay, the CES actually is a remarkable show here in Las Vegas, but there's also another remarkable show coming up in Europe, namely IAA Mobility 2025. And as I heard, you already registered for IAA 2025. So what can we expect from BMW at IAA 2025 in Munich?
You can expect something very special for sure. You can count us in. And we use the IAA, of course, as a good platform to share those news with the public. But as usual, I think you need to wait a little until we will unveil what you can experience there.
Okay, yeah, that's unfortunate, but
sorry, Dominic.
I can understand. I'm actually having high expectations, and I think they're going to be met. So thank you very much for this interview. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
It has been a pleasure. Thanks for having me.